Next one is vSphere adapter. Again, this is an AIPM initiative, and we are calling this adapter as a beta stage adapter. So the entities that we currently support here are like VM, vCenter, host, resource pool, cluster, and data center. These are all like static list of entities that we support. And yeah, as I said, this is mainly for the AIPM opportunities that we are getting. And the idea is to gather the utilization and cost data from vSphere applications and ingest it into AIPM to manage cost. Things to be aware of. Yeah, it's a beta adapter. This adapter works with multiple versions of vSphere. We have tested right from 8, 7, 6, and 5. The same adapter works for all of these versions. And another thing to notice, this is a read-only adapter. So we can only read data from vSphere and synchronize it to the other side. Write is not supported into vSphere. And by default, we support the batch processing. So it is always expected to have like huge number of VMs that we might need to process it. So we have implemented the batch processing, which would be the de facto thing moving forward for adapters. And other thing to notice, the fields in the mapping are static list for each entity type. There is no API to fetch the dynamic fields list. So everything is a static list on whatever we support. So you can refer to this docs page where it lists down like for each entity type, what are all the fields we support. There are some additional fields we are going to support in the upcoming release. Once that is completed, we'll update the documentation on the additional things. The next thing is about a connection property we have introduced. This is kind of a good to know. In most cases, we can leave it to the default. This is just about a performance tuning kind of a use case. vSphere has a limit of like how many specs we can invoke in one single SOAP call. So the default number is 64, unless this is changed in the vSphere settings. So where you can change in vSphere settings is mentioned here. If you go into the configure advanced settings against vCenter, you'll be able to change this max query metrics. In cases where we wanted to tune this to retrieve more specs in one SOAP call. So you will be able to use this connection property to override it, matching the number that's configured in the vSphere. So what this brings us is, say like now we are processing like 100 VMs, and for some of the attributes that we wanted to retrieve, we will have to make independent spec calls to get that details. Say for example, like we have 5 such attributes. So it means like for one VM, we will have to make 5 times spec call to get the data, which means the number of API calls that we will have to make, the round trip calls that we will have to make to get the data would be more. So if it is 64, we will not be able to get 64 VMs at once. How much we will be able to get is 64 divided by 5. In case like if you are mapping like 5 metrics to be retrieved, which involves an extra API call. So if we are tuning this to a higher value, it reduces the round trip. We'll be able to get more number of VMs details in one API call. This is like fully like performance oriented tuning parameter, but just to be aware of like if we need to tune this. Okay, as I mentioned, like there will be additional fields that will be supported in Q4. We'll document that when it is available. And there are some good use cases documented as well in tech docs. You can refer to this link for the tech docs.